Around the Table on Harrison's original KHOZ.
Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It is Tuesday here in the studio, and we are, I guess we're geared up and ready to go, whether we want to or not,
as
right?
Tuesday-ish as
Tuesday-ish.
Yeah.
Well, I hope everyone had a great Monday, and moving on to the next day. And if you're an employee somewhere, own a business, well, you got a few more days to hassle through.
Right.
Yeah.
We're not even halfway there yet.
Anyway.
Did you hear about Hannah Harper from Missouri?
No.
Winning last night, and I hesitate to say what it is because I don't watch the show.
Oh, boy.
But it's either American Idol or, anyway, one of those, I don't know if it's American Idol or Voice. I'm not sure. Sorry, I can't.
Was she from Missouri and she won?
She's from Missouri
and
she won that position for 2026. So but prior to that, Harrison had scheduled her to come to Creekside in August. So now we'll have, I think it's American Idol winner.
Okay.
At Creekside in August, which is really cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I used to watch that show a lot.
Me too.
And I got away from it. I don't know why.
Yeah, me either.
Anyway. But what do you do when how many of those people that have won have careers?
I don't know.
You don't hear about them much, do you?
Some of them you do, but no, I have no idea. It'd be interesting to go back now and see what they're doing.
Yeah. I know Kelly Clarkson was one of the first, right?
She was the first.
And she still has a career.
She's big.
She is big,
and she's very talented.
Yeah. Well, you know that English singer that had a I forgot her name, but she has
Susan Boyle.
Susan Boyle, yeah. What happened to her?
I don't know. I don't know. I think I can remember reading stuff about where the pressure and that it was just a lot
too much for her,
too much for her, maybe.
But well, some people just can't handle the success,
right?
Like
especially when it's thrown at you so quickly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I think it's a lackluster panacea of what that lifestyle really is.
Right.
I was listening to a podcast with
I can't help you.
I know. Anyway, he's the son of the guitarist in Van Halen, Eddie Van Halen's son, Wolfie, and he was talking about. He was thrown into that whole mix of stardom with his dad and how great his dad was. And, he was in the band. I guess his dad put him in the band for a while, and he wasn't very dynamic. Mm-hmm. But I guess his band is now, and they're touring and everything. And he was talking about how grueling it is and how he wants to just come home and, relax and that kind of thing. So some people just can't handle that stardom, that
or don't thrive on that type of lifestyle at all.
Well, think about it. You play a place, you never really meet anybody. Your whole life is in fast forward. By the time you get to the arena till you play for 2 hours, you go to a motel, you get up, you do the same thing every single day.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
Yeah. And travel on a bus.
Travel on a bus or a plane or whatever. Anyway. It's kind of wild.
Well, we're not stars, so there you are.
Well, I want to be. I've been wanting that my whole life.
Y'all, please give him a star.
I'd be doing it a week, and I'd be saying, I quit. I'm going home. I can't do it. Anyway.
Did you know that the Rotary Club sponsors a caregiver support group? I keep seeing these flyers, and I went,
oh, really?
Huh? What?
Really? Okay.
Well, evidently they do, but they have a meeting on Thursday.
How long have they been doing that, I wonder?
I don't know.
I didn't know.
Chris Walker's a speaker. He's Arkansas Senior Asset Planning, so that's always a good thing, to think about. But anyway, I was not aware that existed.
Okay.
There you are.
Well, that's a good thing.
And one more little local thing: bingo tonight at Camp Jack.
Camp Jack Tuesday, back at the Camp Jack building, the original building they were in.
I found a new page on Facebook that gave several events, so I went,
Ah, new page.
I did a new group, whatever.
Okay. It's always nice. We try to keep up with local activities. This is a community radio station, so we try to keep up with the community.
And we have 3,100 followers.
3,100. Okay. Well,
we're not famous yet, though.
No. What can I say?
I've got him all up to date. And y'all.
Okay. Well, this thing's still going on at Richardson's Appliance.
Yeah.
Just go in and ask about the KHOZ refrigerator deal, because they've teamed up together. KHOZ and Richardson Appliance has teamed up, and he's giving special deals on refrigerators. Mm-hmm. So if you're looking for a new refrigerator, they've got refrigerators out now. Now, I don't know if Richardson has them or not, but it's got a little touch screen on the outside of the door, and it scans the items in your refrigerator. Mm-hmm. And if you're going up there and you open the door and you're wanting some milk or something, it'll tell you, you're low on milk. You need to reorder some of that stuff.
So it has to be able to see inside there?
It scans something in there and it lets you know what you're out of.
How can it see through cardboard? I'm thinking...
Well, the scanner's on the inside of the door, not the outside.
But if you have a glass milk carton, yes, I can see where it could see it. When it's in a cardboard type or whatever they use for milk... How does it see through there?
No. Isn't that the amazing thing? I have no idea.
I can't imagine how much that cost, nor can I imagine what a pain in the butt it's going to be
when
it doesn't
matter.
Function.
Well, it's just how many times you go how many times you go to the grocery store to get items throughout the week?
Probably a couple.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of times you forget. Mm-hmm. But wouldn't it be nice to while you're in the grocery store and to say, "Hey, refrigerator, tell me what I need. What's in the refrigerator that we need?"
And presently, mine is, "Hey, Ann, go look at the fridge and see what you need." Oh, but maybe I wouldn't forget things if I had one of those. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure I'm probably not going to ever own one. Mm-hmm. I bet they're quite costly.
They may not even be in Arkansas yet. I don't know, but I just heard about it.
But I've heard
something
about that
new,
too.
Something fairly new. Yeah. Anyway.
Anywho.
I'm going to cue the weather.
Well, the weather today is going to be sunny with a high of 82. And then tonight, a slight chance of showers at 20% with a low of 58. Wednesday, sunny with a high of 81. Wednesday night, clear with a low of 51. Thursday, mostly sunny again with a high of 82 and partly cloudy that night with a low of 64. You can have it.
Friday, it looks like partly sunny with a high of around 90. They've increased the temperature range for Friday. Friday night, low 66. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high of around 88 degrees with an overnight low of 69. 88 degrees for the high of Sunday. It's going to be quite sunny. Sunday, and then Sunday night, 40% chance of showers moves into the area with a possibility of some thunderstorms. Partly cloudy with a low around 70 degrees for the overnight low on Sunday night. And then Monday, showers and thunderstorms likely, partly sunny, high 83. Chance of precipitation is set at 60%.
Dan.
Yes, ma'am.
This has nothing to do with our usual gab right now. But did you see, Mitch Magnus is running for mayor.
I saw that, yeah.
There's a lady running, too. Shelley somebody. Have you seen?
Shelley somebody?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't. I'll have to look under the somebodies and see if we can get her in, talk to her about it.
I just wondered. I'm sorry.
Shelley, I don't know. Somebody you know or
no,
heard
I
of
just
the
saw
person?
She has a page that says Shelley for mayor.
Okay.
I didn't know who she was.
Shelley for mayor.
Curious if you knew. All right. Sorry. I digress.
Okay. Let's move on to our topic to ponder. Let me bring that up wherever I put it on our pooter here. There it is. And let's get going.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
We don't mess around on this show. We go from segment to segment to segment. So if you're have a short attention span, this is the show for you. Anyway.
Join me.
Yeah, join me. Today's topic to ponder question is all about being embarrassed or, reflecting upon yourself. So tell us what the topic to ponder question is today.
What's a mistake you've made in the past that you thought was huge, but today seems small?
Okay. Mistake. I thought about this the other day, and I've forgotten what I thought about.
I had a hard time with this one.
Did you?
Yeah.
What's a mistake you've made in the past you thought was huge, but today seems small?
Some of the things I picked a fight with, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, with a parent, those types of things.
Yeah. You feel ridiculous afterwards?
Yeah, but I really couldn't think of a particular instance.
Yeah. You got any?
You got nothing?
I don't think I have anything. Do you?
Yeah, I've got there's some responses. And I was laughing at my brothers. I was about 2 years old, and I painted my mother's brand new baby blue 61 Buick station wagon white with oil-based paint. They were painting the house, I think. He was supposed to be in his crib, and he climbed down the crib. This is the best I can remember that story, and went outside and was painting on the car. So.
Oh, found a brush and found
a brush. Well, yeah, they were out
paint.
painting, and anyway, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So that's bad. But anyway. And then Justin Patman said, I've made several big mistakes in my life, but looking back, they weren't as big as I thought. More importantly, I'm grateful for them because they taught me a valuable lesson. And then Leslie King said, probably stealing half the pie on church dinner day when everyone else was upstairs. Yeah. And Kelly said, swerving to miss a dog and crashing into a power pole. Ouch. Everyone said, don't ever swerve. Car was totaled.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done some. Those things that I've done in the past weren't small. I still feel bad about them.
Well,
today.
Me too.
Yeah.
So I couldn't think of something that didn't seem significant. I made some pretty.
You forget the things that are small, that are insignificant.
Yes.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah. If I make a mistake, it's going to be.
I'm
going to
go big or go
home.
home.
Go big, go home. All right. We'll go to our Facebook page. Our topic to ponder question for today, if you'd like to opine and jump in and say something about it. What's a mistake you've made in the past that you thought was huge, but today seems small? Very small. Small. Okay. Are we going to do any history today?
I hope. Okay. Where are they?
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
Will you to your power cause, Lord, justice in mercy to be executed in all your judgment?
I will.
88 years ago, after his brother abdicated the throne, Britain's King George VI was crowned and took the oath at Westminster Abbey.
Oh, gosh.
This discovery was made possible by more than 300 researchers from 80 institutions working with 8 different telescopes around the globe.
3 years ago, the world got a look at the first wild but fuzzy images of the supermassive black hole at the center of the Milky Way galaxy, with astronomers calling it a gentle giant on a never-starvation diet. Karen Morengel of the U.S. National Science Foundation said this took the cooperation of many to help.
Well, that was Stevie Winwood. Today's his 77th birthday. He was born in 1948, and that was Valerie.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal songwriter.
Valerie, that was some pretty original stuff right there. Now.
Everything that he's written is just off the chart. I love Steve Winwood. Rock musician Billy Squier was born on this day in 1950. He's 75 today, and this was one of his biggest hits, Everybody Wants You.
You better kiss me, 'cause you gonna miss me when I'm gone.
That was the popular duo Brooks and Dunn singing You're Gonna Miss Me When I'm Gone. It is Kix Brooks' birthday today.
Okay.
He is 70, born in 1955.
He's like this mindless machine that I can't even relate to anymore. Andrew, you've got to be number one. I won't tolerate any losers in this family. Win, win, win.
Slow it down, Emilio. This was Emilio Estevez. His birthday is today, 63 years ago. He is best known as a member of the Brat Pack, who appeared in John Hughes' films throughout the 1980s. He played Andy Clark, the athlete in The Breakfast Club, who had a bad reputation and a relationship with his father.
It's better than any album anyone's ever promised you, darling. It's a bloody masterpiece.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. The line one there. Actor, I don't know how you say his name. Rami Malek, maybe, or Malik, was born this day in 1981, 44 years ago. His role as Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody earned him an Oscar for the best actor.
Yeah. Okay. We're caught up. We're going to have our guest, which will be in the studios after this break. Cindy Jackson is with the Educational Opportunity Center, and she's a part of the group from the Boone County Resource Council. And what do? They help other groups, nonprofit, and we're going to be talking about the Educational Opportunity Center. And Cindy will be here to talk about that in just a few minutes. We're going to take a quick break. Stay with us.
96.1.
And welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. In the studio with us, we have Cindy Jackson, and she's with the Educational Opportunity Center. You want to give us a little...
What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
So it's a TRIO program, and so so TRIO has 3 different components. They've been around for 60 years nationwide, and we serve in the high schools with ETS, and then we're in the college, but we go to high schools in different areas, and then there's the SSS program, Student Support Service TRIO program, and they serve the students once they're in college. So we like to be. Not that there's any favorites, but we're the starting point for a lot of students when they want to go to college, if they want to get their GED. We're a federally funded program that is a nonprofit, and we serve first gen, low income is our main target, but we serve everybody because it's an intimidating process. So that's what we do is we help them with their. If they say, hey, I want to go to college, we sit down with them. We have a checklist, and we help them sign up because being first gen myself, I know how intimidating that was. I was a traditional student, so I had a little bit of help with high school, but not much. But I have a coworker who was not a first gen. She had kids first, and she tried to come back to college, and it's intimidating.
Oh, yeah.
So our program really tries to take that ease off of them. We, like I said, this checklist, we do the North Arc application with them, or whatever college. We serve anywhere they want to go. We help them find the money. I like to call us the money people.
So do you help them with the scholarship type
the
options
Pell
as well?
There's the FAFSA, people call it lots of FAFSA, Pell Grant. That's federal money that they don't have to pay back. It's income based, and it's kind of a scary big application that people get lost with. And so we're there. We call ourselves the experts on that, and so we will get in there and assist them with that and basically do it for them, asking them the questions that it says. We do it daily so that it's not so scary for them. And so we find them the money. There are scholarships. So say somebody's not able to, their income is a little bit more and they don't qualify for it because until you're 24, the Pell Grant is you're a dependent of your parents, unless you're married or have a child. But so we try to find them. There's also state level grant for high demand jobs. So we know the ins and outs of all the money that's out there for students. People need their high school transcript, their college transcripts. So we go through pretty thoroughly of everything that they need. So after they leave our program and our meeting, that they just get to walk into advising and get enrolled into classes.
How do you sign up for the program? Do you go to the high schools, or do they come to you? How does all that work?
We assist the career coaches and counselors in all the high schools in our community. We serve 12 counties, and we will go there. But our primary target is 18 and older, or some high school seniors that we help. But yes, they come to us. A lot of times we get referred to by, advising or financial aid if somebody's needing help with that. So we're just, we give a lot of presentation for healthcare fields. The CNA is a big one. People want to go into CNA. I can find you money to go to CNA.
Wow.
You don't have to pay that $775. There's a scholarship through Arkansas, if you're an Arkansas resident, that we can find money for that people don't know. So the more we talk about who we are and what we do.
Heck yeah. I was not aware at all.
That's cool. Yeah.
So,
at least I knew about all those programs when I was deciding.
That's why it's so close to my heart. I love what I do because I didn't have that either. We help kids when they want to transfer to a four-year university. We help with those transfer scholarships. Like we're pretty well known in the college industry, so like we even have waivers that people don't have to pay for those applications, college applications. We can say, hey, they're in our TRIO program. We waive their fee. And we can get those waivers. We have ACT waivers. that we get to help people with, and so they don't have to pay that $60, $70 to take that placement
That can
test.
make or break them in some situations, for sure.
Yeah, so we need to get out there. We're easily, if you need us have a group that you want us to speak with, then we go and speak with them and tell them all that we offer, and our program is completely free. Like, it's federally funded. We serve a little over 1,000 people, with 67% of those first-gen low income.
What about what about someone that is not 18, that may be later on in life? That can they be involved with this too?
Yeah,
as long as they hit the income. Right.
Well, we say low income, but we don't have, like, we help help first gens. We have on other, like, so, like, we never turn anybody away. Like, so if they don't qualify for our program, we still assist in every way we can, and we want them to succeed and find the money and things like that.
You want to see them progress.
Yes.
And go through school and be able to get their education.
Post-secondary education is what we do. And if you don't have high school diploma or GED, we can help you sign up for a GED. You know, we have a great adult ed program at North Campus here, and we know the ins and outs of how people can get set up to get their GED as well.
Wow.
So you're kind of an extension of a counselor. You help them.
We're academic counselors or academic advisors. That's what our titles are.
Where are you located?
We're located at North Ark, the South Campus behind Dairy Queen.
Okay.
And M154 right in the middle of the building by our by the IT. So, but we travel. If I cover, Searcy County, so if I have somebody in Marshall that's interested, I go to them. Or a coworker right now is in Baxter County working with some students at ASU, and so we cover, like I said, 12 county service area, and so we're willing to travel. We do it over the phone, we do it over Zoom. We'll meet you where you're at.
So you don't have to go through a counselor at the high school. You can contact your office directly, huh?
Yeah, we have a lot of high school students. Once they get enrolled into their classes, they come to us to just make sure that they haven't missed anything, so that we can check and make sure they're getting scholarships and the FAFSA and any kind of money that's out there for those people. So.
Do you have a direct phone line?
I do. We have a website.
Our website,
yeah. Give us all that.
If you go to the northark.edu and just put /Educational Opportunity Center, you'll come up with us. We have an email, EOC, Educational Opportunity Center, abbreviated EOC, at northark.edu.
Okay, yeah.
And a phone number to reach us is 870-391-3524.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, I knew they had, like, people that would help, but I didn't know all the specifics, so I appreciate
Well, TRIO is not necessarily there's different divisions of TRIO in the college?
Correct. Well, they're the ones in high school, and then two's in college.
Yeah.
And so, and there are others, it's nationwide. Our program is nationwide, and so, and like I said, we're in North Ark, but we're not necessarily. We can assist in, like, any college that they want to go to.
That just happens. I see.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
I mean, that's kind of a logical place for you to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, anybody can. Good to know.
Yeah, it's good to know.
I think people probably wouldn't know that they could.
So many opportunities out there that we don't take advantage of, only because we don't know about them and we don't know where to start looking. So this is a great opportunity for people that are wanting to further their education, no matter what age you are. Is that correct?
Yes, any age. Yep.
Any age. All right.
We will serve you and help you make it go as smooth as possible.
Wow.
Well, you're part of the Boone County Resource Council. How does that? How is that connected? What do you guys? How are you intermingled with each other?
So the Boone County Resource Council is an amazing program. Any nonprofit is invited to that, and they meet monthly. And when and you just kind of go there and you share about your programs to the other ones, so that we can, get. I mean, I know some students that I see. I'm like, well, have you talked to WIOA? Like,
well, it gets you networked.
Yeah, it gets us networked and helps the students get even further services in the programs that they're already in. So yeah, it's a huge. I'm glad you guys are highlighting that. Right now, because they're big in this community and they need to be more.
They do. There needs to be more
known,
talk
'cause
about them.
A lot of us nonprofits are involved in that, and most of them are free of services, and people just need to utilize them.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. What a gem.
Yeah. All right. Well, Cindy, thanks so much for coming
thank
in. We
you.
appreciate
Thanks for
the
having us.
great information. I think we covered most everything that you guys do. If you're interested, you can go to northart.edu and just look for the Educational Opportunity Center, EOC. And if you want to call directly to one of the people there at the TRIO office, you can give them a call at 870-391-3524. Anything else?
Oh, that covers it.
All right. All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Guys so much.
Thank you so much. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we'll have more for you from Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Stick with us.
Streaming live on Facebook, Around the Table, on the original KHOC.
I just heard a report that President Trump stopped payments to the WHO, the World Health Organization.
I haven't heard that.
You know the World Health Organization. Yeah. You know they were putting out all these demands when COVID hit, what you're supposed to do and all this stuff. Well, he's pulled all the money. $500 million they were a year they were paying that organization. What do you do with that? What do you do with that much money?
The government paid him $500 million.
Yeah, $500 million a year.
I don't know. I don't know how intricate their whatever organization is. But
yeah. But what do you do? What do you do in that organization?
I don't know. What is it?
Do you research cancer? I mean, what do you?
Yeah,
what
exactly.
Is
what is it?
It sounds like one of those big name, where you go into a big building and there's people doing in every office, and you go, "What do you guys do here?" Well, we answer the phone, and we direct calls to different places.
What was it they got rid of that USA? What was it? Something. Dadgummit. That's what happens when you get old.
Anyway.
Crap.
CRS disease.
Yep. But anyway, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll have to, I would have to now go research WHO and see exactly what did they do.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. But, you would think, given an organization, they're not even in the United States. They're overseas somewhere.
Aren't they, is it made up of several different
Oh, yeah, I think
entities?
it is. I think it is. But what do they do? Come on, tell me. What
is your purpose? What is your mission statement?
I think the most, what the money is mostly going to is salaries. And they just, hobnob and go to lunch and, all that kind of stuff.
But let's be fair.
And
Trump's probably making money off of stuff too.
And the funny thing of it is, he told them, we're going to pull that money, and they go, well, we can negotiate down if you just keep paying us something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kind of like calling AT&T and going, hey, I'm not paying this for my bill. I'm switching, and then
but
I give you a better deal.
But when your taxes are due, there's no negotiation.
Right.
If that's what you have to pay, that's what you better pay.
Right.
There's no negotiation. Anyway.
Boy, it's hot in here now.
It got hot all of a sudden.
Good grief.
Let's see. There was a story here I was wanting to talk about.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, how many pillows do you sleep with?
One.
One pillow. Mm-hmm. And where does it go?
Under my head.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a.
Well, no, that's not true. I sleep with two because a little one goes between my knees.
See.
Forgot about that one.
I've got one that goes between my knees because I don't like my knees to touch.
I mean, it hurts a little
bit.
Well,
after a while, you get that crepid, something creeps in, and then pain starts, and then all that stuff.
Something creeps in, folks.
So sometimes I will sleep, and I can't sleep on. I sleep on my right side for a while, and then sleep on my left side for a while, and then sleep on my right side for a while, and then sleep on my back for a while, and then I prop myself up. Because I'm just like, I'm done moving around it in the bed. So I prop myself up. So that's 1, 2, I've got 3 pillows.
You have to have a different pillow for all those functions?
Well, if I prop myself up, I've got to have another pillow, right?
Yeah.
Either that or that 2x4.
Soft or medium or hard?
One of them's harder than the other. The proper upper, it's a hard one.
But you don't lay right against it?
Yeah.
Do you have a pillow on top of it?
Yeah, I do.
Is it soft, medium, or hard?
It's soft.
Yeah, mine are soft.
It's softer. Yeah, anyway. I was going back to this study where sleeping with more than one pillow can mess with your vision.
Not only that, your neck and everything else, but yes.
Well, yeah, if you're sleeping like this all the
but
time.
Yes,
yeah.
I digress.
Propping yourself up on more than one pillow might keep you from snoring at night.
Nope.
But a new study found it can also mess with your vision. British research. How come there's nobody in America that's doing these researchers?
Yeah,
it's always in a small town in Sweden.
Yeah.
That they do all these research with frogs, and it's not even warm enough for a frog to live in Sweden. Sorry. I just digress. Yep. Anyway, British researchers found that 2 or more pillows can increase the pressure on your eyeballs. Are you sleeping on your face or your back or your head?
Well,
how would you do that? How would it increase the pressure on your?
I don't know.
Anyway, which is especially concerning for anyone with glaucoma. That's weird since eye doctors usually recommend against sleeping flat for the same reason. The key apparently is to stay below a 20-degree incline. So now you've got to take a protractor to bed with you. And
is that
honey,
the
would
solution?
Honey, would you look and see if I'm past 20 degrees because my eyeballs hurt if I'm over 20.
You know what? I don't know where. I don't know, but somebody's probably getting a lot of money to go in there and do that
Well,
crap.
it's probably being funded through the WHO, the World Health
Yeah,
Network.
really. Too bad Bill Boswell's not on here and having written me and said the WHO is so and so and so and so and so. And so.
Oh boy.
He only listens though. He doesn't watch. So.
Yeah. Have you ever? You don't have a basement in your house, do you?
Yeah, and a
I
safe
thought
room too.
Oh, you've got a safe room?
Mm-hmm.
How often do you go down there?
Not very often.
Well, you better
in the
go,
basement or the soft?
Anywhere.
Oh, I go down. Probably daily. I'm downstairs.
So there's rooms in your house that you never go and kind of investigate at least once or twice a day?
No.
So,
yes, there are, and I know.
So there could be something going on in those rooms.
Yeah, there could be.
Could be. Well, this couple found a stranger living in their basement.
Oh Lord.
A retired couple near Little Rock thought they were losing it, but they'd bring home donuts, but didn't remember eating them.
Oh,
that happens to me all the time. There were candy wrappers everywhere. You know, if you're gonna decide to invade someone's house, then clean up after yourself so they won't know you live there. They'd come home to find the furniture moved slightly. Finally, they decided to check the whole house, and that's when they discovered a visitor. Some guy had broken in and had been living in the basement the entire time. I don't know what the entire time is that they've been living there. Okay. Police got him out, but not before thoroughly creeping out the couple, who has now installed new locks and a barbed wire fence around their place.
That would be a creepy thing to find out.
It would be creepy if. And how long had it been going on?
And I mean, he's up in the house, like in the main part of the house.
Yeah.
Moving furniture and crap.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd want. I don't know that I could stay there.
Yeah. Well, just think about it. I wonder if these people had a restroom in the basement. If not,
that could be a problem.
That could be a problem for the guy in the basement because he may need to go, and they're there. What's he going to do?
Man, I don't know. That's weird though. That's just some weird stuff.
That's some weird stories.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, sorry.
All right.
I'm pondering that, just like how creeped out I would be.
Well, you know, when you come to work and you work with me, your brain gets thoroughly exercised.
It gets mush.
You want to take another break?
Sure, Dan.
Let's take a break on that note. Stick around. We'll be right back with more from Around the Table with Dan and Ann.
TV channel 26.1.
So during the break, Ann did some research on the World Health Organization, so she's going to...
I did.
What'd you find out?
Well, they do global health monitoring and response. They coordinate the response to health emergencies. And so I guess that's where the COVID, we
They
heard them
coordinate.
up, yeah.
Okay.
Outbreak response and early warning systems, they work on that. And then also standard setting and policy. The organization establishes the international norms and standards to ensure the safety and efficacy of health practices worldwide.
So that, I'm sure there's a lot of hours going into that.
And then promoting universal health coverage. I don't know exactly what they do.
A lot of fluff.
Suffering They assess health services they need without suffering financial hardships. They work with governments to strengthen primary health care, that type of thing.
Oh, okay.
And combating specific diseases and research and development.
Combating, okay.
I'm thinking, how about rather than that organization, why do each country not develop? I know some, I guess, can't, but develop their own. Do you know what I'm saying? But I guess the poorer countries might not be able to do that. What do you do? What is that? I couldn't find I looked on a couple of. I couldn't find that where it said that. What about?
About
pulling their funding?
Yeah, I saw a video. It was in. It was in the in the Oval Office. I think yesterday when that happened.
Okay.
So yeah. So anyway, we'll see. That'll increase.
Where's that money going to go? To cover up some more stuff?
Well, I hope not. Hope not. They're finding more fraud and abuse. Nick Shirley has been around exposing fraud in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and that's rampant.
What? I was watching a commentary on him a little bit, and it was like he claims that he went into a gang.
Yeah, I saw that.
And and this commentator pointed out that you don't just go up to a gang with a camera.
Yeah. Well,
that's a valid point.
And I don't know what country that's in. I don't know what country it's in, but I saw some video of that. And actually, the communities where the gangs are more safe than outside of.
But you're an outsider. How do you get in?
Well, he got to know some people that are associated with the gang, and of course, all the gang members are.
It wasn't just like overnight. He was in there.
I don't know I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? You've got to form a relationship, or they're not going to let you in the gang.
Well, the videos that I saw, they were glad he came in to talk about what the gangs do, and I think the gangs were basically creating a safe environment for people to live. And there's sections, sections of the cities that are gang controlled, and they can.
But they're not just thugs.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Probably I went deep.
Yeah. Well, gangs are kind of associated with nefarious, illegal things going on. Maybe this is like a Robin Hood gang.
Well, that's kind of what I'm wondering.
Give to the poor. I don't know.
Anyway, what do you think his stake is in?
He's just reporting. I'm sure. Pretty sure.
But he has to. But he's decided to go public, so I'm curious.
Well, to be neutral about Nick Shirley. I think he reports neutrally. I've seen him in crowds, and he's just saying, I'm here to report what you guys are doing. I'm not trying to say that you're wrong or right. And some of the protests that he's been in, they almost kill him because they don't want to be exposed.
But he obviously has a purpose. I guess maybe his higher purpose is to expose this stuff. But, you don't put yourself in situations like that without a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a pretty good reason to risk your life.
Well, I think with this Minneapolis stuff, it exposed him, and he's a follower, and he gets paid by doing YouTube exposures.
Right. Right.
Hits. And
he has to have money.
That's where he
I'm
makes his money.
I'm just curious. I get inside somebody's head and wonder, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
But anyway.
I think about all the hours that we work during the day, this hour. And it shows here there's a new study that says if you work fewer hours, you could curb obesity completely.
That's going to be pretty slim.
So could we chop this show down to like 10 or 15 minutes? Because I need to lose 10 pounds.
You want to try that, do you?
Okay. Well, there's a study out there since science has finally confirmed that being a slacker is actually good for your health, sort of. Okay.
Really? Okay.
These long hours at the office can spike stress hormones, which lead to belly fat. But the Australian researchers determined that leaving 20 minutes early would be enough to reduce America's overall obesity rate by at least 130,000 people. It also gives you more time to work out and makes you less likely to order from the drive-thru.
So, man, that could just be a life changer now,
I know.
Completely a whole life changer
We
right
cut
there.
20 minutes off this show. We make a 40-minute show. We would both
We'll
start.
have no more
the
problems.
pounds would drop.
We would have no more problems either because, you'd work out more and you'd less likely to order the drive-thru. So, yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Let's do it. I don't think that we could get away with it, though.
Well, I don't think we can get away with it, and I don't believe that it's going to help me. So there's that problem.
Well, you don't need to lose weight. You need to put a few pounds on.
Drivers traveling to the next state to get gas. Have you ever done that?
Yeah, I saw that story. Yeah.
Like go to Missouri? Because it's always cheaper.
I don't think it's
across
much
the
cheaper.
line.
I don't think it's cheaper either way now.
Oh, well, that kind of. It was $3.99 where I filled up the other day.
Yeah.
I don't know what I about did, but I was shocked actually.
Mm-hmm.
How far would you drive just for cheaper gas? It doesn't seem to make a ton of sense. But now the national average for regular has topped $4.50 a gallon. We're
not
getting
in
there,
that category,
but
yeah.
not yet. A lot of drivers are crossing state lines just to save a few bucks. Like drivers in California who are commuting almost an hour to the next state just to avoid paying $1 a gallon on state gas tax and emission fees. Same for drivers in Illinois and New York.
Yeah.
I have to wonder, what's the cost of your trip?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Does it pay off in the end?
But in California, California has so many regulations. You remember the Palisades fire?
Uh-huh.
Homes are still not built. Because of all the regulations, the red tape to even get a permit to do this or that or the other. And I don't know if you've been following the mayor's race or the governor's race out there. They're having debates, and it is just hilarious because the people that are in office want to stick with all the regulations and stuff, and they've got.
Who's benefiting from that?
No one apparently, and people are leaving.
Why?
They're leaving California. I saw a survey the other day where there's more people escaping those kind of environments to come to the South.
What's the reason to have all these regulations? Does it cost the people money, or does it? What?
I think it's just a way to
they just want to be in control.
I think it's control more than anything else. Yeah.
Huh.
We want to keep you from. Well, they stopped California and Los Angeles, San Francisco. All those places were boom towns, and at some point in time, they stopped building. They stopped giving permits for high-rise buildings and that kind of thing. And people said, "I don't want to go there anymore.
I don't want to be regulated.
I don't want to be regulated."
That's why I'm in America.
Yeah. Well, you know what today is?
Well, what is today?
Today is National Limerick Day. Limericks were popularized by an English poet named Edward Lear.
Okay.
The first two lines of a limerick rhyme with the fifth line, and the third and fourth lines rhyme together. And the whole thing's got to sound kind of silly like this. There once was a poet named Lear who we celebrate him each year. The limerick was his style. They really make us smile. So today, they're the poems you'll hear.
Okay. I always thought it was kind of weird, the whole concept of the limerick.
Yeah.
Let's just write a poem, you know?
Yeah, just
doesn't even have to rhyme.
But you know, Lear had to make his mark.
Yeah, he did.
He said,
so I
this
guess
is the
he
way
did.
it's going to be.
And we're going to call it a limerick.
I'm going to call it a limerick. International Nurses Day. Well, you were a nurse once.
I was. Nurses Week was last week, but I guess this is International Nurses Day. National Odometer Day.
Odometer.
No, it's odometer.
Odometer.
You're an odometer. Yeah, my odometer works, I guess. I don't know. I don't go check my odometer. No. I don't know why we gave a day to it, I guess is my question.
Hey, thanks for joining us today. We are out of here. We're going to see you tomorrow.
On Hump Day.
Hump Day. Yeah, all right. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again.